Fire away. I think we've had a good spring. We got a long way to go, but I think our work has been really good. Uh, we've taken some steps forward as a group in all areas, in my opinion. I think the key now is that we come back and we pick up where we left off. We make sure we don't have to kind of start again. Let's pick up where we left off and go from there. But the work's been good. It's been a really good off season. It's been good. It's been good. I it's a different role, but I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I get to watch guys coach, and I'm watching all the. We got some good young coaches on this offensive staff. Being with Kevin every day, and watching him do the things I did for 30 something years, and then sitting down with him after practice and talking through situations. Being around Coach Zim, me and Zim have battled for many years, so now we get to battle every day in practice. But it's been really good. I've enjoyed it. Great organization, good people. We got some good football players, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Well, we got together as a group in the off season, and we kind of put our stuff together, and it was kind of crossing paths on some various things. But we've come up with the Minnesota offense is what we've done. But I basically I'm just with him every day, every minute. In meetings with the coaches. We go in, he teaches. I'm in there watching him teach and what we do, and then we sit down and talk because he's doing things that I've done for a long time. So uh, Mike Shanahan used to sit in his office and watch me teach with a monitor. And I remember those days. So in a lot of ways, I'm sitting in there watching Kevin teach every day. So I've really enjoyed him. Very impressed with his work ethic and his passion and his ability to reach people in a lot of different ways. There's a lot. Kevin kind of has grown up with some old West Coast guys, with Chili and some of that, and Pat, so we talk the same language pretty quick from that standpoint. Now, obviously, we're trying to figure out what our guys do best and how we're going to get Thielen and Diggs and Rudy, and we got to figure those things out. How do we get them the ball? How do we do what's best for our football team? So that's what we're doing every day. No, I think that's just real, So they're way ahead. They've been doing, running this scheme for a long time and doing it really good. But like I told Kevin and I told our players, it gives us a chance to be really good because when you go against good people every day, our defense is excellent. It gives you a chance to be as good as you can possibly be. So everything that happens out here every day for us is real, and we're making good progress. But we have to be on our toes each and every day to be able to find ways to move the football. So that'll give us a chance to be as good as we can be. No, no, it's been good. As a head coach, you do that in a lot of ways. Rick called some plays for me from that standpoint. So it is a little different perspective because you're looking at the big picture and the big group, and obviously I'm with the quarterbacks a lot. So but no, I've enjoyed it. It's been really good. Not weird at all. Been good. Zim does an excellent job. He's so organized, and our detailed is situational football, so does a great job from that standpoint. I try to keep my mouth shut and do my job. He comes down and likes to sit and talk football a lot, and I really appreciate that because he and I have been through quite a few battles in this league. So, I'm just really proud of the fact he's given me a chance to be a part of it, and hopefully I can help out. Mhm. Yeah, that's a great question. I've coached a lot of quarterbacks, and they're all different personality wise, what they do best, how they handle the group, So I think for me, the biggest thing is me watching Kurt, getting to know Kurt better each day. I had a little cheat sheet when I came in here talking to Coach Shanahan, who worked with him for years. But, that's one thing Kurt and I talk about every day, like today, talking about practice and some of the things I saw and watching him work with the group. So it's about me getting to know him as good as I possibly can and then working my tail off for him to put him in the best possible position to be successful. Well, the thing that surprised me, no, I mean, the thing that jumps at me with Kirk, he's very accurate, extremely accurate player. So, and plays the game on the move really, really well. Um, he's got a lot of, we got a lot of young kids around him right now. We have some guys out, so he's been really challenged for him to help this kid get lined up. And that's, so, and that's good for a quarterback, with some of these guys missing some time. But, no, I'm very, very impressed. And like I said, I just want to do everything I can to get him in the best possible position for our football team to be successful. Yeah. That's one of the first things he said to me when we talked, back a few months ago when I got here. He said, Coach, I've had some good things happen in my career and had some good numbers, but I want to win. And that's what we all want to do. So, that's what you're searching for with your football team. And you got people thinking that way, you got a chance to get there. So I've been very impressed with that. He pushes himself every day, um, works hard at it. First one here in the morning, those type of things. So he gives you everything he has. That's all you can ask for.
Last couple for Coach. While we're on the subject quarterback, what do you think of Sean Mannion's?
I've been very impressed with Sean. He came from a championship football team. You can just see that in the way he prepares. He pushes Kirk from a standpoint of let's get here in the morning, let's get ready for practice, and he's done a lot of good things on the field. So I've been impressed with the group. Kyle's done a good job. Our young kid has done a really good job. I know he had a bad play there at the end of practice, but we'll move past that one. But I think it's a good group, and I think they can all help Kirk do his job too. Yeah. Well, I think it all depends how we end up. Let's see, but I think we got a chance to be a good group of tight ends. Obviously, when you play with tight ends in this business, you have a chance to play against base defense, not so much nickel and dime, to talk a little football verbiage there. But I think we also got to look at the fact that Beebs has had probably as good off season as any player that I know on our side of the ball. So he's got a chance to be a really good player for us. So it gives us flexibility to bounce around personnel wise.
Thank you.
All right. You have a good summer. Take care.